perish.
Right, except you repent, you're going to perish, man. And in this case, 2/3 of the people going to perish. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, the majority always pass by, as I said, don't know the name of the Lord. See, and first you have to come to the understanding of the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai. And that, look, this is not the Lord, man. This is a part of the sins that people committing idolatry, man. This is not the Lord Yahweh Shai who you're ignorantly call Jesus. You know what I mean? This is a man by the name of what? Cesare Borgia. You know what I mean? That was painted during the Renaissance. Fool people in believing that this is the Son of the Heavenly Father. According to the Bible, the Son of the Heavenly Father is a black man. Or not black man,
Negro.
but a negro. Nobody knows black. Hey, but he was a negro, man.
The dark skinned man.
Dark skin.
I seen. Like why each era of the world is a sign.
Eh?
Like why
These are the places where the tribes predominantly dwell. You know what I mean? So, as a Jamaican, you're from the tribe of Benjamin. If you descend from the people that come the transatlantic slave trade. See? You have the tribe of Benjamin.
so these refer to just colored people?
No, it's not about color, it's about your lineage.
No, because I saw the American Negroes on it. That's what I was.
Yeah, but if you look,
If you look, you can see other places where
Mexican, which have the Ephraimites.
God, look at God. It's that North American Indians.
Okay.
Those are not Negroes. Yeah? So it's not about color, it's about the lineage of Israel, the seed of Israel. Yeah? But Jamaicans are the prominently of the tribe of Benjamin and the rest of the Caribbean. People who come in slavery in the Caribbean, apart from Haiti. Haiti is Levi, as you can see on the sign. Yeah? Huh?
Alright, so Isaiah 61 and verse 9. And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles,
Right.
and their offspring among the people.
Right, so we are the offspring. The people of Jamaica right now are the offspring of the children of Israel, the true children of Israel, the true Jew, as you would say. The ones in the Middle East right now, they are imposters. They are the ones where basically the Lord will bring judgment, and those are not real Israelites.
Right.
See? They're actually stealing the land right now as we speak. Yeah? Starting from the Balfour Declaration. Yeah, one.
He said, all that see them shall acknowledge them,
Right.
that they are the seed which the Lord had blessed.
And coming to a point where all gonna acknowledge that, look, man, these people you see out here wandering like a bunch of zombies, or if in fact and in truth, the children of the highest, man,
Right.
the children of Israel, see, suffering for the sins them commit against them father, and the punishment befall them. But nevertheless, see, ultimately basically is to fulfill the word of the Heavenly Father, the prophecies of the Lord. It was prophesied that, look, we're going to come over here in a bondage, and it was prophesied also that at the end we shall be delivered.
I have to go now, but
Yeah.
good
All right.
work. Keep up the good job.
Yeah. I'm about to give a lamentation. I will say it's prophesied that we're going to come over here in a bondage, and it is prophesied that we're going to be delivered. Yeah? Lamentation 4.
That's our campaign, right?
Yeah.
All right. Lamentation 4 verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom,
Right.
that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Right.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Right.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Right.
The punishment of that iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
See, the punishment of iniquity is accomplished. See? Why you say that? Because it was destined to go through certain things, man. So now it's the accomplishment of we going through all of that. Yeah?
He will no more carry thee away into
He
captivity.
will no more carry thee away into captivity. Since the plight, how people go through coming over here, the transatlantic slave trade, and all the suffering that we go through, when the Lord make a clean wipe of the ones that were supposed to suffer that part of the prophecy, to die over here in the judgment. When the Lord make an end to that, then the Lord will restore Israel. Right way. You know what I mean?
He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
He will visit the so-called white man iniquity and discover his sins. You know what I mean? So that the time we're rapidly approaching right now. We're rapidly approaching the time where the other nations are going to be judged, man. And 2/3 of our people are going to be judged. You know what I mean? It's swift judgment from the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. As mentioned earlier, this is the year of diligence, judgment, man. Destruction, man. See? So that's what I'm playing out right now on the earth. Yeah?
Go on.
It's Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus say the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them.
And guess what? I'm about to have him last hurrah, man. I'm about to come against the people savagely one more time. You know what I mean? Because guess what? If you don't have any alternative, the Lord already sealed his judgment. Man. See, it is sealed. The wickedness we're supposed to do.
Right.
You can't do no better than that.
Hey,
see?
The regular Caucasian or the regular Edomites, right, walk with disdain by looking at you people daily. Even, you know, most of the place them are basically jail, you have more Edomite there. Because Jamaicans all have Edomites down here, but even when them come here steady still, them still have a disdain against our people, them fear. But in the Americans, when them try to say, oh, them poor parents basically we cannot know what they use to that. Put them patriarch and basically get them that land. You see me? Fight for them, for American great or whatever.
Manifestation.
Yeah, so them have a disdain say, yo, no, them have to live with you amongst them, yo. Because them see as comes at the earth, as servants, we're not supposed to evil, be yourself evil equal with them. That's all them see. So you were thinking gonna happen one time when chaos come, yo, when them get the right, come.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, as I said, we're thinking gonna happen one time. These events will basically like get orchestrated to take place on earth. When them happen when the so-called white man have basically no law to stop him from killing. Right? You must show them true class them, yo. Right, like the movie, yeah, like the scripture said, when trouble basically did it, when trouble happen, in present, yo, give me that, right, in a good time, you really can't tell our friend. Because them, if you have spiritual eyes, you can see them wickedness said with you. Right, like, oh, we out here, most of them can see the white man and just a damn devil. He said something about in a mean way, right? You people get caught in witchcraft and him smooth speaking, yo. So you believe, say, oh, him really a try to make peace, you know, and all them shit there. So when, in that time, in the good so-called helping time where you can basically build him kingdom, he might show you little goodness or favor. But guess what? When shit hit the fan, you're going to see the true cloud, the white man, just like in a Katrina, right? And some other events where, yo, him show himself, he's going to be like that in that time coming, yo.
The so-called Arabs and the so-called Elamites over there in the Middle East. Right now, what I'm doing to them, see, is signs and things to come from the so-called white man, yeah? See? Those are signs. Because you think this man have some form of empathy or something like that. This man have any empathy. See? As the brother says, this man have a show him true colors. You know what I mean? Her father, them put in Donald Trump You see certain white people start to show them colors.
Right.
Say most racist all of that.
Yeah, people are saying Donald Trump racist and him also develop let's call it a Senate, or whatever you want to call it. Basically him workers or him staff and people that went upon him board, basically whatever they want to call it. All racist, you might hire racist, but guess what? Hillary Clinton racist just the same. Just that them man are more outspoken with it. See what I say? So you get tricked by that whole movement, so because you say, oh, Hillary Clinton basically more, yes, she more for black people then. You see me, she more for you people. Hey, everybody was cracker, who's an Edomite, that have no good in them heart towards the people. That's just the blatant truth. But you see, Shadow are campaigning with a lot of so-called stars, yo. They're like your basketball players, your musicians, them beyond certain people, them come on board basically to drive you people, you simple-minded niggas, to follow in a freedom suit. That's about the same thing now. You might embrace some so-called black stars when you look up to. You say, yo, hey, I'm not racist. Hey, you see that time to come now.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity.
Right.
And an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity.
Right. An enemy cannot be hidden in adversity because he really never there for a good time, yo. He never really there for achieve nothing. So when shit hit you, yeah man, he rejoice because his heart overwhelmed, say yo, you get free. Right? I'm not gonna help you in that time when you need a help there. Because I'm your enemy. Enemy don't help people. Go on.
In the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved. But in his adversity, even a friend will depart. Never trust thine enemy.
Right.
For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Right, it no matter what the white man tell us, the most I tell you that the white man is the enemy. Right? So did you ever believe the devil or the most side? I'm saying never trust the enemy. That never they really mean what it mean. Never. There's not a time period in life where the white man is going to get righteous and you're going to basically be a good friend with him. Never. As the brother said, it was designed to be that opposing force. It can no different from that, yo. One.
Though he humbled himself
Right.
and go crouching,
Though him there right now a humble, come on Jamaica and him calm and him go through. Because if really come here to enjoy himself. You know what, he want some Jamaican front and we can go to this, hey, which community they call the hot spot and people trip. You see me? Can enjoy himself, he want to learn how to dance like you people. But when him behind the back, you hear the, well, you're not going to hear, but the remarks in the make boy, yo. You have a lot of people in the hotel industry that can't testify to them something there. Our people deal with so-called crackers. Can tell you.
So you have a racist undertone to the argument. There's a racial undertone to it. See? The virgin right now in the hotel are Montego Bay. See? So them crackers have a racial undertone. Every time they mention something, see? You can hear the racism in the argument, man. See? Because he never meant to be a friend. See? He was molded to be your adversary, man.
Right.
He was molded to be the adversary to righteousness, man. To be the opposer, to be Shaitan or Satan for your advice. That's what the so-called white man was molded to be, man. So you're not going to change him from that. See? And to be a deceiver, man. See? And right now, him have majority of niggas caught in them trap. In them deception. Yeah? They have people believing in a political process. Basically, it's just deception, man. Whether it's from Donald Trump or Hillary going to power, hey, same thing gonna happen. We're gonna continue the policies of the elite, man. You know what I mean? Hey,
by each election process, the same arguments them come up.